Welcome back, honourable representatives and senators. We have much to discuss. Since we last spoke, much progress has been made. Our colonisation efforts have reached a new milestone, with the first planet to be terraformed into a fully habitable world, that being Ares. With this milestone reached, we are preparing to increase terraforming capacity, and Essence is now on the list for the next planet to be terraformed. Ares' specialization was voted on earlier this week, with the decision being made that it would be living up to its namesake, and would be the main ground force staging area for the Confederation, training and outfitting the Confederation's ground forces, and military contracts for this are already being bid on by the major defense contractors. In other news, I regret to announce multiple delays in our military ship construction program, as it is taking more time to properly design and develop these vessels for the defense of our great Confederation than expected. As such, I will be also asking for your support in raising more funds to stop any further delays for the projects. If we are able to do this, I do believe we will have all our military ships on the way by the end of the next decade. I will be looking forward to your replies. Signed, Marcellus Tiberian, First Consul of the Confederation. Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Aurora C# New Horizons series. In today's episode, we're going to be continuing where we last left off. We made great progress with our colonization efforts, colonizing YZ Ceti and also Sirius, and we will be looking to name them. I will have to go and grab the names right now for you guys, but yeah, we should hopefully get some great names for with the planets, as we are expanding quite rapidly outside of our solar system. So just give me a second here. And yes, another thing that we will be doing in difference in the change with this episode is that this will be a 40-minute long episode. So let me know exactly how much you want to how much you might enjoy that, and accordingly, like what would you find that would be good. So yeah, I can't find it right now, but the planets will be named accordingly. I apologize, I'll get it sorted like after. But yeah, they will be named definitely. So the main thing that also is going to be different is that we're going to be kind of assigning a few things and plans to what we're going to be doing. So Ares is going to be our ground construction kind of center. I'm going to be producing all of our ground forces there. Now, to get that working the best, we want to move cargo short stations. We want to move ground force construction facilities and all of that stuff, as Ares is the first breathable colony, first completely habitable colony for us. Luckily, we already do have some cargo shore stations there, so now we just need to get all of the ground force construction facilities moved over there for it to basically use the fact that it has 13 million available workers that we can then use their taxes more appropriately, because we want to free up a lot of those workers for shipyard workers, and scientists and construction and mining and that kind of stuff. Other than that, before we actually start playing the game, I do want to say, please don't like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out. Watch as much as you can of the video. The YouTube algorithm loves that, and yeah, it's been really awesome, the support. We just hit 770 subscribers. We're nearly at 800, and that'll be an awesome milestone. And so I'm hopefully aiming by the end of the month that we'll be at 1,000. So if we can get to 1,000, that would be absolutely incredible. I'm currently trying to get in contact with Quill 18 at the moment, just to kind of talk with him about possibly helping get his community into the game more by showing off the tutorials on my channel, so that they know of where the places they need to go to learn about the game, and so that we can get more people into the game and more accessibility. He hasn't responded so far, but he's quite a busy guy. But yeah, I do hope you guys are enjoying the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get right into it. So, we're currently trying to get our research done realistically. We have a lot of research on the way, getting our sensors, cloaking technology, Gauss cannon, rate of fire, all of that stuff. And that's going to be a big process, especially. So, I'm going to continue our construction of ground force construction complexes, and then once those are done, I'm going to move those over to Ares, and then that will start its construction. Other than that, overall colonization is going good. I need to have a look at our 2 new colonies though, as I do want to check resource-wise. So we have Sirius and YZ Seti. I need to set a governor for them, so we're going to go and set a governor. I want primarily population growth. So civilian administrator, and then population growth. And then we're going to put that on YZ Seti, so assign. And yeah, and then also put another guy, governor, on assign there. And so that should have both governors assigned to both colonies, and so we should be completely good for that. Yep, there we go. Both of these worlds are looking pretty good. Sirius is a desert mountain, so I'm thinking we have some kind of construction effort go here. It also has a lot of minerals that we could use for construction. And it's got corundium and it's got galasite, and it's also got a lot of neutronium, really nice amount of neutronium especially. So we're going to want to start moving mines over here as soon as we can, and then collecting resources in the system. In terms of Sirius itself, like how rich is what we're looking at for Sirius. So we've got a civilian industry kind of doing a lot of the work here, but like, so we have Sirius 2, obviously. It's desert mountain, nitrogen methane atmosphere. It's got pretty nice gravity. It can support quite a nice population. And then we have this other planet over here, which is a Venusian atmosphere, unfortunately, and is literally scorching hot, but can support a massive population if we are able to colonize that. So we can also mine Sirius A, send those resources to Sirius A2, have them then send that over accordingly. In terms of YZ Seti, what are we looking at? So YZ Seti has resources, which is quite a lot. And then we have gas giants, which have moons, which have resources on. So what we could do is, if we go to YZ Seti, okay, we could have, okay, YZ Seti 2, this is our colony. We have resources and mines on all of these gas giant moons, and then send them all here, and then we have colony ships take those resources to the jump point and then transport them back to Alpha Centauri accordingly. Speaking of our mineral situation, how are we looking? Overall, everything is looking fine. Boronite, tritanium is going up. Uranium, we're going to need to start mining and stuff because we are taking massive losses. Same with magnesium and a few other things. I'm upgrading all our naval shipyards accordingly. But yeah, let's just start playing some time. Again, these episodes are going to be longer, so we're going to be able to get more done. We will from the outside. Excuse me? Breathable atmosphere. Environment. Okay, everything's looking good. I thought we had an issue there. Okay, and yeah. We got a diplomatic contact in Proxima Centauri. So a lot of people were thinking we should just make friends with the aliens for now. At least there were some people thinking that, and then we can move on and instead go and decide not to deal with it, right? So once we're stronger, we can obviously do that. This is why I think I want to play Cloak and Dagger with them. So that means we're going to develop a cloaking ship, and then and then we're also going to be very diplomatic. So I am going to develop a diplomatic ship. So I'm going to put research into getting diplomacy sorted out, because times are changing and we can't fight them right now. So while we're expanding, we'll be friends with them, and then eventually we will deal with them accordingly. So yeah, that is something that I'll be wanting to do. So I will design a commercial ship. We'll call it new ship class. Sure, we'll call it that thing. I do not mind. So we're going to make a diplomatic vessel. So diplomacy, A, B, C, D. Okay, diplomatic ship. There we go. And then we are going to add in the diplomacy module, which is it should be in here. Diplomacy module. And then we just need to add some engines. So add a commercial ion drive. We just need one. And then yeah, this is a pretty easy amount of fuel. In terms of like sensors, we can add in very basic electromagnetic sensors. So we need to add in size 1 sensors here. That'll just be so that it can detect things. And we want to turn the transponder on for it as well. So let's go over here. We're going to design our EM detection sensor. So we're going to create, and then we're also going to design a thermal sensor as well. So thermal sensor created. And then we're going to get research onto that straight away. And then we'll have that diplomatic ship kind of sent out accordingly. So thermal, and then also EM. There we go. Okay. Complete research into Gauss cannon weight of 5.3. Good. Complete research into thermal. Production infrastructure has completed. And our EM sensor has completed research. So now we're going to go over here. We're going to find our diplomatic ship, and we're going to add in our electromagnetic sensor. So EM, and then also thermal. Okay. So, I added a tractor beam by mistake. So there we go. And then, yeah, that's really all we actually need. Because we won't use MSP as a commercial vessel, right? So I guess I can just add a little bit more fuel, but I think that's enough fuel, honestly. We want as small as possible, realistically, because we don't want to piss the aliens off too much. So yeah. Okay, so that should be good enough. 4,200 tons, diplomatic vessel, nothing really too important there. And then we're going to go in here. We'll assign. I mean, it's a bit inefficient, but I just want to get a vessel out accordingly. Just because we want to be able to start our diplomacy as quickly as possible, and then we can look for that. So basically, you want to get diplomacy and stuff sorted out. We're going to want to just have that vessel go over very lightly, and just kind of talk with them. Do we have those jump tenders? Because we will need those jump tenders if we are going to actually move the stuff that way. So yeah, did we not build jump tenders? I swear we built some jump tenders. Yeah, we have jump tender. Okay. So like we only need like 2 jump tenders because they are stabilizing themselves. So where is it? Z and D. Yeah, so we have jump tenders, so we should be fine. And then we'll just move these over. So 3rd and the 4th. I'll tell it to refuel and then go to Lalonid. So Lalonid, and then it's so Lalonid, and then to the Talseti. Okay. Sorry guys, you can't see it. I'm just I'm looking at the galaxy map on my second monitor. And so we want to go to Talseti. So we'll move to that, and then that will provide jump stabilization for that. And then we're going to do the exact same for this. So Lalonid, and yeah, Lalonid, and then jump stabilization. We only need 1 actually, so we only need 1. So we'll get that vessel on construction. So that vessel will be done on the 2149. So that should be done in this year. We have inactive research facilities. I think that was from a Gauss finishing up. So we need Gauss rate of fire. So I think we have our Gauss cannons sorted out now. So Gauss, yeah, we have a Gauss. So we don't really need launch velocity because we don't need much max range really. Because we're giving on final defensive fire. So what we'll do is I'm going to create 3 classes of Gauss defenses. So the first is going to be size 1, and these are just going to be like our main thing. So this will be medium point defense. Actually, no, small point defense cannon. So we'll do that. Okay. Then we're going to design a second one, and that's going to be in size 3. Or size 1.5 actually. That'll be a 25%, and that'll be medium point defense cannon. Okay. And then we're going to make a heavy point defense cannon, which will be size 3. and that'll be a 50%. So as you increase the size, the hit chance does go up. So heavy point defense cannon. Okay. And then once we have those developed for us, we should be good to get going on other stuff. But yeah, that is the first step towards getting our own vessel or our own military vessels. So let's get matching scientists, please. Thank you. And then I'm going to condense research into that, and then we're going to go for research into medium, and then also small. And then we can start developing turrets for those. Okay. What is our turret tech? Control systems. Turret tracking speed. There should be energy weapons. Yeah, our turret tracking speed is kind of god awful. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. We'll sort that out in a bit. Okay. Complete research. Complete research. Okay, the Dart and Lake Chaplain having a bit of a fuss in Gauge A or whatever the hell that's called. Dart, all 356. Where are we going to? 3358. I guess Wolf 358 works. Yeah, Wolf 358 will work for us. So get to Wolf 358, and then go to Wolf 358 as well. Complete research into capacitor recharge rate. So now we're going to put research into getting ourselves better turret tracking speeds. Okay, and then we had research into the small point defense cannon. Very, very good. Now we're going to put the rest of the research. I think we can probably grab Magneto if we go hard enough for our next generation of naval vessels. I think that'll definitely be an important step as engine speed is always kind of important. So yeah, cloaking efficiency is going well. And then we also got our ground construction rate improved, so we're going to continue to get our ground construction rate improved as much as we can. So ground combat, let's do 500 now, and that's putting these at what, like 2556. So 2156, I mean. So diplomatic rating is increasing. Lake Chaplain head to Wolf 358. There we go. Okay, there's our jump tender, just got stationed there. Expanded diplomacy rating is going up. Inactive research facility on Alpha Centauri. Okay. Populations are increasing across the board. So infrastructure here. Population supported by infrastructure. We need to get more infrastructure over here actually. It demands to 3,000, and then I'm giving away a lot of infrastructure, but my civilian economy isn't doing anything about it. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, we'll get itself sorted out soon enough anyway. Turret tracking speed just sorted itself out, and now we're going to go for better turret tracking speed because we want to get to about 4,000 kilometers a second minimum, in my opinion. Complete research into minimum cloak size, and complete research into thermal sensor sensitivity. And then we also keep starting research into non-thermal sensor sensitivity. And then we have a diplomatic contact. Okay. The Dart is having a few issues. We'll send that back to Wolf 358. In terms of getting that diplomacy ship done, when are we getting that diplomacy ship? That'll be done in 2149. It's 2148 currently, so it's going to take a little bit of time. And then we're going to keep researching as we go. Diplomatic confirmation. Expanded. They've expanded more mining colonies. The Osiris. Osiris, why don't you go to this place? I'm sure there's something there that you can go and discover. Okay, due to climate changes on Essence, it's changed from barren to tundra. So Essence is currently going through some colonization changes. So as we know, we have orbital terraforming modules currently working on Essence to warm the planet up. So Artesium is going up, as we can see, and once we've warmed the planet up a significant amount, we should all be good to that. We also need to get rid of the carbon dioxide, because that's gonna be an issue there. We should remove the carbon dioxide now, because that will actually help with the colonization. I'm not sure how there was carbon dioxide in the planet. Pretty sure there wasn't any before. But yeah, so we're gonna just reduce that by how much? 0.040. Okay, so carbon dioxide is not good for is not good at all. So Lake Chaplin, was 780. Go through that. Was 780, and then go through that. Okay. I need to have a look that it's actually working, because I was having a bit of a kerfuffle before in regards to it. So carbon dioxide, I would like 0.04. And just don't add the gas, okay. Removal of carbon dioxide has reached the required level. I know why I'm screwing the main split to 0. So carbon dioxide at 0 atmospheres, please. Change from tundra to barren. Okay, yeah, okay. Discover the system of what the hell? Viscotti Mechanic 541. We have a nitrogen, oxygen, very little oxygen atmosphere planet. Bunch of worlds, binary star system. Yeah, quite interesting, but nothing too spectacular. We have an inactive research facility on here. Essence, how are you looking in terms of getting rid of your carbon dioxide? That is looking good. Overall colony cost is still 2.0. We need to raise the Artesium more. 0.544. So that's very, very nice now. And so now we can start increasing the Artesium again. So Artesium, and then I want to increase that to at least a 0.2, please. So increase gas to the atmosphere. And then that will mean, if we have a look over at Tau or Proxima Centauri, Essence is now doing okay, which means that the max population for Essence should be just fine. 22 million population can now be sorted out with that. Complete research into turret tracking speed, very, very good. And now we're going to go for research into getting even better at that, so 4,000 kilometers a second. Okay, we've detected new aliens in Struve 23388. That's interesting. Okay, Struve. Let me check. 23888. Okay, we have detected aliens. There's also a wreck or another kind of class of ship. Where is this? Let me have a look. Let's have a look over it. Struve 3588. That is over here. Okay. Well, that is going to be an interesting thing of what we're going to do for that. Okay, well, the Osiris just exploded. Okay, this place is off limits. No one is going in here. Okay, that is a disaster. The Osiris has been lost. The maiden ship itself has been lost. Miscellaneous protection status is a military restricted system. Yes. Block fleet auto movement route. Do not go in there. You're not gonna have a fun time if you go in there. If I go to my where's the contacts overview, control race is the Struve aliens, so that is a spoiler race, and that is not a good time. So we know there's spoilers there. What is even in here? Okay, yeah, nice and auction atmosphere. Yeah, it's like a pretty nice world here. Okay, yeah, okay, I get what's there. Well, the Osiris is dead. I think what happened is this is from the other alien civ we know, the NPR, and then they came in, they just got blown up, and then the Osiris came in, it got blown up. Okay, well that's not fun. So okay, yeah, so that's a bit of an issue. Okay, well, may the Osiris crew rest in peace. Trioarch Nicole Ogburn died in the destruction of the bridge. It was hit by many missiles. It exploded in just an absolute fireball. The commander, Melissa Brandonino, unfortunately failed to escape the construction. 57 survived the escape. We mourn that loss, and unfortunately, they are gone. May they rest in peace. Sincerely. Okay, let's get right back into it then. That is a tragedy. That is an indeed tragedy. And I almost want to leave the episode off there, but we're gonna go for a little bit more. We're gonna go for a little bit more, obviously, and yeah. So let's just keep going, ticking through the time. All of the crew perished in their life pods. That's not fun. 2 more vessels were constructed. We discovered a new jump point. Okay, and we're just going back through time. Diplomatic contact. We're getting pretty friendly with these guys now, like pretty considerably friendly. Those are the Struve aliens. We're pretty friendly with these dudes. But pretty friendly. Geological gravitational survey there. We need to get a diplomatic ship over there. We can actually take advantage of that though. Standing order for the CSS Avon. We're gonna have to replace the CSS Osiris. Unfortunately, yeah, we are gonna have to replace that. So let me put into order for a second Osiris class, or another Osiris class to be constructed. The CSS Mohawk will be constructed, and we'll also build another one as well, to replace the old vessel. Terra 2 Terra class was built. Those are troop transports. In terms of ground construction facilities, we now have quite a few. We have 4 facilities, so we're going to have Ares demand those. So Ares, you demand ground construction complexes of 4, and the Solaris will supply you with 4 complexes, and our civilian industry should be able to sort us out just there for us. Okay, the Lake Chaplain needs to go back to... actually, you can just you know what, I'm not gonna have you do anything. I'm just gonna have you refuel, resupply, and then begin overhaul. Tug has completed orders, which now means that Essence has a lot of terraformers above it, and they are trying to raise the temperature as quickly as they can and trap as much heat in the atmosphere. We completed our turret tracking research speed, so now we're going to start our turret design. So here we go. We want a desired tracking speed of 16,000 kilometers per second, and I want Okay, so I want a heavy point defense, single heavy point defense cannon. Okay, so I'm going to create that. And then I want quads for everything else. So we'll do quad for actually no, we'll do quad for small. And then we'll do twin for our medium point defense cannons. And this will just give us basically able to fit on different kinds of ship, the modularity really, for our vessels. So that's really what we're looking for here. So let's go for our missiles and kinetic. Or energy weapons, my bad. And then we can start researching all of our turrets. So twin and then quad. Okay, there we go. Okay, complete research. And yeah, the CSS Dart is unable to carry its primary standing orders. Dart, head to this place, and I'm sure you can. I mean, I'm sure there's something. Where's like a decent system? Microscope. Okay, microscope. Go here, and then explore. Got diplomatic rating. And then we have another research that we're going to add here. Research completed into quad defense cannons. So now we have all of our defense cannons, and then I'm going to put research into getting probably some beamfire control stuff up because we're going to need it overall. So let's get that. But yeah, development is going along. We've got our magnetoplasma drives, very nice. Let's work on our efficiency for them though. We need to get some more efficient engines overall. Let's go to the Ys 15006. Just the big balls of gas giants, I presume. Yep, these are gas giants. Just some gas giants orbiting a star with some asteroids. Nothing too important here. What kind of minerals we got though? A lot of minerals. Okay. Environmental factor, surface temperature is raising, of course. Yeah, everything is looking good. The Avon cannot complete its survey. We're going to tell you to explore this instead then. And it's found a system of Delta Pavonis, which has a comet in it, and that is it. So it's a black system. So you guys can kind of see the current galaxy situation now. So this is it. So we have this side of the galaxy, which we're kind of expanding into, and then we also have our aliens are here, and they are starting to expand this way. Okay, and we are starting to expand that way. Yeah. So it's a bit concerning, but everything should be fine. Okay, our diplomatic ship just completed. And we can get that moved immediately. So, detach. Go to Lalonid. Go to Talsedi. Go to Zikbodi. And then just sit there and then activate transponder. Yeah, activate a transponder, okay? Because that'll basically tell them that it's there. Okay. Okay, diplomatic ship has reached Talsedi, or Zikbodi, I mean, which is where their homeworld is. So we will go and check that. Zikbodi. So, yeah. Requesting that our forces have leave. Origin. Okay, we will respect that. We will respect their wishes. And we will just instead activate transponder all here. We got our complete research into cloak sensor. Very nice. So let's go for cloak sensor here. Or cloak sensor reduction, my apologies. So cloak sensor reduction, defensive, and we are going to go for, I think, yeah, we pretty much have everything that we're going to need here, but I do want to get our minimum cloaking size down to make smaller vessels, obviously. Okay, so like in terms of like friendliness with these guys, in terms of friendliness, we have communications. They like us X amount. We just kind of need to keep increasing that, I presume. And we're just waiting until we can actually get a trial and error kind of thing going here. Let's go for microscope, and then let's go to Y704. Now we can keep surveying through that. Okay, so now that means that we now, if I go and check, we have 100 diplomatic rating. So yeah, we're really gonna use some sense checks. Like they're not really doing. I mean, they're being friendly, but they're not being too friendly. It's an interesting thing. Yeah. Okay. Construction is going good. Mining is having a few things. We can start moving mines to these places. Essence is going okay. We could definitely get some mines over here and start turning this into a fuel factory, essentially. Temperatures being raised. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put an order in for demanding mines. So I'm going to demand this place receives 100 mines. And then I'm going to have New Solaris supply 100. New Solaris supply 100 mines. So that's 100 mines there. Okay. That's where I'm going to leave the episode off. A little bit longer, obviously. Trying a little bit longer formatted episodes. I hope you have enjoyed. A lot have happened. We had tragedy, diplomacy, or attempts at diplomacy, colonization, and overall, everything is looking good, except for those poor souls on the CSS Osiris. I'll see you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, see you guys. You have a great one. Next episode is out on Tuesday.